ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਜੌਨ ਟੋਰੀ ਨੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਾਸੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕੀਤਾ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾਤਰ ਲੋਕ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਹੈਲਥ ਹਦਾਇਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਾਲਣਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਸਟੇ ਐਟ ਹੋਮ ਹੁਕਮਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਾਲਣਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਮੇਅਰ ਟੋਰੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਰੋਲ ਆਊਟ ਲਈ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਸਿਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਤਿਆਰ ਹਨ।
I want to begin today by saying a simple word of thanks to all those who are sacrificing to beat this pandemic. There are a lot of people out there personally and in business terms that are making sacrifices to beat the pandemic. But I think people do understand, and that's why I'm saying thank you to them, because their behavior indicates they understand that following public health guidelines now will mean an earlier beginning to reopening and, perhaps more importantly, the avoidance of another lockdown later. The people ignoring the public health advice may get the bulk of the media attention, but I know that the vast majority of people are doing the right and responsible things in terms of their behavior. They are staying home as much as possible, they are wearing masks, they are keeping their distance from others, they're avoiding gatherings, and they're washing their hands. My sense of optimism is also based on the work that we're doing to support the provincial and federal governments in the rollout of the vaccines. This will be a team effort with all governments and hospitals and healthcare partners involved, and we will be ready to do our part at the city. The provincial government is responsible across the province for the system which registers and schedules vaccinations, for the distribution of vaccines, and for the determination of who gets vaccinated when. For the city's part, we have 4 of the 9 big city-run immunization clinics already set up and ready to go as soon as there is enough supply from the Government of Canada, and the news on that front is encouraging. And we are working with hospital and community healthcare partners to activate other vaccination channels as directed. But despite all of this optimism, we know that COVID-19 will remain a threat to people in the coming months, and that even if public health measures start to loosen, they won't loosen to the point where we can once again have the major events in the city that we all treasure, at least not as we know them. Unfortunately, this means that we won't be able to come together in person for a while longer to celebrate some of the festivals and parades that our city cherishes the most and that cause many, many people to come and visit our city.